Hey guys, Eric here, and welcome to my first review on Comic Frontline. Yes, this is actually my first technical review, because the movie Guardians of the Galaxy movie trailer thoughts do not count as a review. And by the hat I'm wearing, I'm sure you can guess exactly where we're going with this review, and that is actually for none other than Deadpool issue number 24, in which is the last part of the Deadpool versus Shield arc, which ties up everything from the fight with Crossbones and the in the rogue Shield faction, and it's really fun stuff. I love Deadpool's dialogue, and the 24 issues of this book so far, especially with that last arc and this arc, are starting to feel reminiscent of the Joe Kelly run, which for those long-term Deadpool fans know just how important that is. But in this specific issue, like I said, it's the last part of the arc, and it has some storyline points that are really mapped out in an interesting way. Has the return of Ben Franklin and a whole bunch of the stuff from the first arc, as well as Wade in the background meowing at me, named after the character, my cat. But yeah, there's a lot going on in Deadpool's mind. There's some major payoffs with Coulson. It's actually really funny to see Coulson have to interact with Deadpool in the first place. Really funny stuff. But the pseudoscience as is used in a lot of Marvel comics is really interesting here, and I like the use of Doctor Strange because it ties into that first arc that we really saw. I mean, the artwork in this book is so good. I love the artwork in this book. Um, I love seeing Ben Franklin used anywhere, and really hope he continues to stay a recurring character, as well as everyone's favorite magician. Yeah, magician, necromancer, whatever you want to call him for Shield that we met in the first arc, as well as yeah, sorry, I'm clicking like crazy right now. Looking at things on the back in the background of my computer. But not to mention, I love Agent Adsit because it's based after Scott Adsit of 30 Rock and 30 Rock and a whole bunch of other stuff fame. But yeah, what am I looking up real fast? Sorry, my brain just died. What am I looking up? Oh yeah, I was. But Agent Preston gets some very cool moments in here. I think one of the things I love the most about this book is the fact that while Wade doesn't necessarily have a supporting cast, so to speak, he has people that care about him again, and in a different way than someone like Bob or Weasel or even Blind Al, who would necessitate his insanity. Like Agent Preston actually pretty much advises him in positive ways that you've never really seen explored before. And I mean, I give a lot of credit to the editor of the book as well as Brian Posehn and Jerry Duggan, because the editor of the book is Jordan D. White, who I've had the pleasure of having on the podcast before. Once again, I think most of the interviews I've done in the past are why Chris really wanted me on both Dark Avenger Inc., which it has now become Comic Frontline, but realizing that more and more, I really think that's one of the reasons Chris wants me as part of the review team. But like I said, Mike Hawthorne's artwork is insanely awesome. I love the recap page. The recap page in each issue is just so good. And Brian Posehn and Jerry Duggan are absolutely knocking it out of the park. I loved everything about this arc, and I really love the resolution and the tease at the end. I'm interested to see exactly where that goes. And I mean, we get an awesome letters page, so this is one of the what, like 5 or 6 books that actually has a letters page, which I love. But really curious to see where Preston, Deadpool, and the rest of the supporting cast go next, especially with that tease at the end. I think next issue is another one of the flashback arcs. I know if Jordan sees this review, he can correct me because I can't think right now. But it says to be concluded, so I might be wrong that this was the last part of the arc. Oh, I just made a complete idiot out of myself. I thought it was the end of the arc, but Crossbones is still the resolution there, and I'm really interested in some of the, like I said, some of the teases. I'm just not sure if they'll be shown in the next issue or throughout the book continuously. It's just so much good stuff, and I cannot recommend this book any higher than I already do. But yeah, I guess that's it for this one, guys. If you're interested, since there's actually no Frontline live show this week, and I know the team has their usual movie TV show watching live show on Google Plus, but I will also be doing a live episode of Why I Love Comics this week on my channel with my friend Kelly Nova of the Weird Girls YouTube channel. Which, if you've never checked it out before, highly recommend checking out the Weird Girls because it's a very cool YouTube channel with some very cool people on it. But yeah, without further ado, guys, I will leave links to not only my channel but to the like I said, I've had Jordan D. White on the podcast. It was when Daniel White was still leaving the book, so it's a little old. I think it's almost 2 years old or something like that because this is issue 24 for these guys. So trying to think. But yeah, that'll be on my channel on Wednesday, and I'll be linking to everything, whether it be Twitter or the Facebook fan page and all that. But my next review will hopefully go up the day after this one, and I believe, even though someone already did it, I'm actually there's a couple books I won't announce it because there are a couple books I want to review and throw my opinions out there. But I'm recording this at 4:18 in the morning, so a little scatterbrained. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully it made some sort of sense, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks as always for watching, guys.